Just a big elephant trunk.
Oh wow, look at it. It's really starting to wrap up again, actually.
Just 3 days after a high-risk tornado outbreak in eastern Iowa, the state is once again under the risk for severe weather with a moderate risk and strong tornado potential as well. This forecast, much more of a challenge, therefore hand-drawn analysis is one of the best ways to try and pick out a target area. Looking at the high-resolution satellite imagery, there's two areas of note. One, in southeastern Iowa, where cumulus clouds are beginning to develop, and another area of interest, more in south-central and southwestern portions of Iowa, along the leading edge of a dry line. Ultimately, I begin to favor southeastern Iowa for two reasons. For one, the dew point temperatures are a bit higher, with those dew points reaching into the low 60s. Also, more logistically, that area much favors my viewing area. That's an area that we kind of have to protect in the event of severe weather.
For those watching the stream that may not have access to radar, big supercell, big hook now on radar. It's either latched onto the warm front or pretty close. Some of the worst chasing terrain in the state of Iowa is right here. This Skunk River Valley is brutal.
Confirmed tornado near Pleasantville. About 8 miles west of Knoxville, moving northeast at 55. Tornado?
Yeah.
Where at?
About 11 o'clock.
Just above that building right now?
Yes.
I got it. Yep, copy. About a mile? Yeah, that's tornado. We're going to camp on the side of the bridge even, overpass. We can watch it pass just off to our west. Contrast isn't great. It's getting closer to us though. What a tornado. We're far from it still.
Can I hook the GoPro up?
Yeah, do what you gotta do. Look at that. Oh, you can really see it. We're so far from it, but I had to get this up. Look at that tornado.
Wow. Just a big elephant trunk. Look how tall it is.
I know.
Like it connects not to that, but it's like way over there.
You happy camping off your vacation? Yes.
Look at that tornado. What a funky tornado. I'd love to be closer, but the road options are not great here. And the storm is moving fast, so I'd rather just kind of hedge ahead of it. But look at that structure. Look at that thing. Wow. All right, roads. North roads, north roads. I don't want to go what we just had to go through. We could go a bit further. Yeah, we could take this 102. This should be paved northeast. So that'll keep us up with it. So we'll hop back on, we'll go west. We'll go up to Highway 102. Yeah, it still looks good. Visually, I mean, it's still a good looking storm. No real base feature anywhere, but you can just see the curtains. That's just a monstrous hail producer now. What is it even warned for? What's warned for ping pong ball sized hail? Alright, this could become quite the hail problem for our viewing area though. If this thing is going to go north of the warm front, once you're north of the warm front, those are better hail parameters, and that could be a problem. Be mindful of lightning. Oh wow, look at that. It's really starting to wrap up again actually. Oh my. Oh, wow, that thing is really Alright, let's do it. Yeah, radar is looking good again. Yeah, it's really getting mean in there. Yep. Oh, it's hooking hard again. Run this for one more mile, and then we can stop for a minute and kind of assess. Good luck. Alright, so we'll go to the right. Okay. Oh, my IV line dropped.
Right now it is 7:41. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning, and this now includes southern portions of Tama County. This may eventually include portions of Iowa and Benton counties. Now, these storms may not sustain themselves with the hail threat that they have currently, but this has been the same cell that has been capable of producing around baseball-sized hail, and now once again has this destructive marker on it for the potential of 2.75-inch hail. That is baseballs. So that is a very large hail that is going to be moving through here. Now, this is still well outside of the Tama and Iowa County areas, but I did want to just give a heads up on the potential with this storm that it could be producing some very large hail as it comes in,
About a half a
and
mile.
would be affecting areas like Belle Plaine, Chelsea, perhaps Victor and Ladora as
Jewel
it comes
Avenue.
in.
I doubt you'll be able to see it, but
that's
it's
something we'll be watching here. Something else
half
is
mile.
the meteorologist Nick Stewart is in the Road Warrior and did see the tornado there briefly. And Nick, now you're still watching this storm, not currently producing a tornado, but still kind of has that
left turn here.
look to it where there still could be that potential. It's right on that warm front.
Yeah, either way, this is a very dangerous storm, and this is kind of the area that we were kind of referencing as being the most dangerous part of the storm. We're about to turn left, so I'm going to try and keep my camera on the storm. That is the updraft region, the wall cloud area that we're watching right there. That is the potential threat for a tornado. But again, the biggest threat for this storm is actually the hail that's producing. Again, we just got the alert on our text alert, the wireless emergency alerts. This thing is producing baseballs. So just north of us, that's where the very heavy hail is falling right now. Very large, destructive hail. That's very, very dangerous stuff. We're also watching, again, this kind of wall cloud region, updraft region. This is the area that could potentially produce a tornado. This storm did originally produce a tornado near the Knoxville area that we were streaming live on YouTube. So we are keeping an eye on this storm, and we will continue to track it as it moves closer and closer to eastern Iowa. Rebecca?
Remember when I said this is the worst chasing terrain in Iowa? Insane structure. Keep going straight here if you can. Looks like you can. Oh, all right. Go left here then. I can find us around here.
All right, so they're kind of navigating around some trees. You can certainly see the structure to that storm, and there's definitely some lowering ongoing, but as Nick mentioned too, destructive, dangerous storm because this thing is also producing baseball-sized hail. So those same cities I was talking about, that's about when you can expect that there could be some very large hail.
All right, that road.
Definitely
Wow,
storm that
was
strong,
not ideal,
and dangerous, and we are going to watch the tornado potential with this. The storm we were just talking to you about, and the National Weather Service is saying that this is a confirmed tornado, that it was observed near Malcolm, just northwest of Montezuma, moving northeast pretty quickly at 50 miles per hour. We do have meteorologist Nick Stewart out tracking this storm, and Nick, if you're in a position to talk right now, I know you're probably navigating this storm. What have you been seeing with it? I know earlier you saw this exact storm produce a tornado.
Yeah, we've been following the storm for quite a while. I will tell you the speed of it, we've been alluding to it. These storms are moving pretty quick. It's a challenge to chase. We'll send you outside looking off toward north where this apparent tornado has occurred. Obviously, there's a lot of trees in the way right now. But what you can see is around the south side of that hook and right up there, that is the big lowering of the storm. That is where the potential tornado would be, somewhere buried just behind those wind turbines. With it being nighttime, it's very difficult to make out as well, but that is where the tornado will be, and the area of interest is right above the roadway right now. You can kind of see the lowering. It's a little difficult with it being nighttime, of course, but you can see how low it is to the ground. It would not take much for this to spin up and produce another tornado. Apparently this did already, but we are closing in on it right now. It is just crossing Interstate 80 right near the Malcolm area. Malcolm, of course, very familiar because we saw a tornado here last Friday. Very similar place, so all of you guys here in this area should know exactly what to do in your tornado plan. Just note that it is crossing Interstate 80 right about now between about Malcolm and the Grinnell exit.